Anybody else? All right, subject matter. Answers, where are they found? In God or in science? Now, the little preposition there, or, not a preposition, that's a conjunction, or is probably not a good word for the presentation, but because I would admit there's answers in both God, science, if you study science, you know there are answers that science gives based on the science ability to investigate, to observe, to test. And there are answers in God. If you are someone who is religious, I hate to use that term, but someone who has a belief in God, there are answers in all kinds of traditions in the world. Now, I'm not real up on any other religion or any other belief system than Christianity. I know a lot about some of Judaism, maybe. Well, pretty much. But the other ones I can't answer to. So the presentation today is going to be address two different things. One is, what is science answering to the major questions of life? Now, I came up with 8 questions, of which I'm going to talk about. We're not going to talk about 4, we're going to talk about 1, but we're going to bring up 4, I'm going to show you 4 of them. You may have some other questions. I'd like to hear what you have to say at the end of the presentation. You have another question about reality that you would like to have answered. Maybe we can address that too. But we're going to have 4 we're starting with, and we'll have a series, probably 3 different series. So next week, Bill is going to present. First week in November, if something else doesn't come out, I'll go to the second question. And then first week in December, we'll go with the last 2 questions, because they're smaller. But here they are. These are my questions that I believe, and most people, I think, some of them are scientific, some of them are philosophical. How did the universe begin? You could rephrase that. How did we get here? The first 2 are how did we get here? That's pretty personal to all of us, how did we get here? So how did the universe begin? Second one is how did life begin? The philosophical questions that I will address, or we will address, is there purpose and meaning in life? And is this physical life all there is? So those are philosophical. I don't think you can make any statement out of science about those last 2. You could, but it's kind of outside the bounds of science. Today we're just going to talk about how did the universe begin. I use the term, what does scientists say? And then what does God say? I'm sorry. That's my phone on. Bad. That's my office. I just got to wait. There you go. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, come on, I do that all the time. How did the universe begin? Hold your comments till last. I might ask a few questions along the way. Just respond with answers, and then you have a free form at the end. These are the answers that I have been able to come up with that scientists have postulated about the beginning of the universe. There's an old one that hardly any scientists still believe in. It's called the steady state theory, that the universe has always been. Carl Sagan believed that. Carl's famous comment, or know where it is.